Okay, beautiful people, it's your mentor, Dumology Pro here. So on today's video, we're going to be doing USD's market breakdown. But before you go anywhere further, guys, just make sure that you go check out my description session where I have my free Telegram group where I'm dropping quality signals and quality market breakdown videos, plus free analysis. And then make sure that you create yourself an account under the largest broker in the whole world, which is Exness. So yeah, the link is just there below. So the first thing that I did was that I started my analysis on a 1 month time frame where I firstly do what to get the type of trend that I'm in, and then identify my trend properties and trend rules, right? So as you guys can see here that I firstly do it, identify my trend properties and trend rules. Trend properties are basically your high highs and high lows, right? Basic structure. That you will see the importance of this basicness here, because you are there underrating the power of this thing here, yet you don't know what this thing can do for you, right? Then I go to what my trend properties, right? Trend properties. After trend properties, I go to my trend rules. The trend rules states that every time you find yourself on an uptrend, what are the things that you need to do? You always want to break your highs and have strong lows, right? You always want to have what? Strong lows. Then as you guys can see here that price broke this high, it created its high here, and then it came back down. So when this low was created, this low was not supposed to take this low out, and then this low was supposed to take that high out, right? And then as you guys can see that that's how a break is formed actually. Then that's how a low becomes strong. Then we consider this low here as what? As a strong low, right? We consider this low here as a strong low. And then now we are looking forward to doing what? We are looking forward to seeing price taking out this high here. But for now, we can just easily consider this guy here as what? As gap of liquidity. You understand? Which means this low is not yet a strong low. And then what I did was that I went to my let's go check my 5-day time frame, right? So automatically, what do we see? We see that price managed to take this high out, right? It took this high out, and then when it took this high out, it grabbed this liquidity and then pushed to the downside. So the question is, what made price turn at this zone here? Because you can see that there might be a form of order block here that we can use, and then there are a order block here at the discounted level of the market. Understand? So this is where most people are anticipating to do, to take their buying opportunities in the market, right? So what we did was that I took my fib from my low to my high, and then I look for my entry point where at my golden zone, right? So my entry point was here. So instead of me identifying which order block is going to be valid, which other block is not going to be valid, I don't have that time anymore, right? I do not have that time anymore where I'm going to be identifying which one is what and then which one is not what, mitigated or unmitigated. I just use my what? I just use my golden zone. So as you guys can see that when price was pushing to the downside, when rand was probably 13 rand, you know, then this is how you are supposed to catch up price at the upside, right? And then what you want to do is that you want to go to maybe your 1-day time frame to look at the type of confirmation that you can find within the markets, right? Let's go back to our 5-day time frame. When we get to our 5-day time frame, what I normally advise my students is that you look at that type of trend that price gave you before it tapped into your order block, right? As you can see that price was pushing on a berry structure, right? Price was pushing on a berry structure. And then how do we confirm that price was selling? We firstly need to identify the trend properties and the trend rules. So let's firstly start with our properties. Okay, let me just take this dot here and bring it here. Okay, so this will be our trend properties here. We have our low, our high, and then we have what? This low here. And then price goes and creates this high here. And then this was what? This was the last low that price created instead. And then we also do what? We also focus on identifying what? Our trend rules. As you guys know that on a downtrend, what exactly do we focus on? We focus on breaking our lows and then not breaking our highs. Instead, here price breaks our low, it goes down, and then this high here was a strong high. Till price did what? Till price took it out. So when price took this high here, we're gonna anticipate this zone here as what? As a change of character. You understand? We're gonna consider that zone there as what? As our change of character. And then what exactly we're gonna use? We're gonna use this internal break of structure here. Internal break of structure here. As what? As our break of structure. And then we were gonna take our entry point based off what? We're gonna take our entry point based off this order block here. You understand? So now this is how you we're gonna catch a buy from this zone here. Sorry about that. Then I take up buying opportunities from this zone and then push with price to the upside. You understand? You're gonna push with price to the upside. You understand? Regardless of that. So now what do you wanna do? You wanna counter trend the market, right? You wanna trade with price till it hits our take profit. So now we are in the substructure, right? When you find yourself in a substructure, you also wanna do the same thing that you did previously. So what do you see? Price broke this high here, giving us what? A break on this high. And then when price takes that high out, this means that, okay, we have a break at the top, and then this low here, it becomes a strong low. And then price pushes to the upside again to do to take this high out, right? Price pushes to the upside again to take that high out, and then this becomes what? Our strong low. You understand? That becomes what? Our strong low. So I just want to highlight these zones here and switch my time frame, because I want to show you guys something that is very important. So this is more of what you call counter trending. After price stepped into your order block, you want to continue with price till it does what? Till it hits your main take profit. Understand? I just want to show you guys something that is very interesting here. This was a high, and then this was the low, right? Okay, so now let's go to our 1 day time frame. When you get to our 1 day time frame, as you guys can see that, okay, this is the type of structure that we've so far identified. Then this was the high. Before price broke that high or whatever, price was still here, right? Price was still playing in the zone here. So the same thing, you always get yourself confused in between knowing which other block to use, right? What I do is that, okay, I take my fib from my low, my high, and then I look for my what for my golden zone. As you guys can see that, okay, price turned where beautifully so at my golden zone. When price turned into my golden zone, that's where I started looking what? That's where I started looking for my buying opportunities. Where exactly was I targeting? I was targeting this highs here. I was targeting to see price do what? I was targeting to see price taking out those highs. As you guys can see that, okay, we have that nice push to the upside till price does what? Till price ends up hitting both our take profits. You understand? Price ended up hitting our take profit. You understand? But note that when you move back to your 1 month time frame, you'll see that, okay, price just hit this take profit at the zone here, but it did not break and close above. We're still looking forward to seeing price breaking and closing above this thing. Probably price can soon. We might see $1 being equivalent to 20 rand. You understand? That's one of the things that I might be anticipating within the market soon, right? Because the break, we're still on. It's the 50th, if I'm not mistaken today. Yeah, it's the 40th. It's going to the 50th tomorrow. So probably 15 more days to come. Price might be somewhere then, unless it price retraces back inside. You understand? Unless price does what? Unless price retraces back inside. You understand? Unless price retraces back inside. But for now, this is how I managed to see that, okay, soon the rand was gonna lose its power. You understand? As you guys can see that, okay, yeah, it really happened. And then yeah. So yeah, beautiful people, this is the end of the video. And then this is the buy that we managed to catch also here. So this is the nice, beautiful buy that we managed to catch from this zone here. So both take profits were smashed. Both take profits were smashed. So if you wanna like improve your trading style or whatever, just make sure that you can invest the time in identifying your structure and everything, so that you can become good at this thing. Because as you guys can see, I make it look simple, and it is simple. You understand? Tackling the market from a monthly time frame, going back to your daily time frame and everything. So this was more of a swing analysis, not a scalp analysis. You understand? Because you can see that, okay, by the amount of stop losses and everything is just quite huge. No confirmation, no everything. Just wanted to show you guys how to go about analyzing something on a bigger time frame, and then probably scaling down to a smaller time frame to anticipate other possible moves. And then if you're interested in our course, make sure that, okay, you text me on Instagram at _Tumelo JPY, full stop JPY. And then yeah, let's keep winning, let's keep on chopping the market. Wishing you guys nothing but a profitable week. Thank you very much.